What's up, Aquarius? This is Marcus from King of Oracle, back with another Tarot Oracle reading here for you. So this reading is going to represent the time frame from April the 4th to April the 10th. We're going to get you some Oracle cards, get you some general energy to work on for the week. We're going to also get you a time frame card with the Moonology deck and see what is going to manifest from this week and what time frame should you expect to kind of see that come to fruition. And then we're also going to get you a spiritual card, all right? And I'll take some time to kind of read that to you, okay? So that you can see what comes into action here. All right, so we have divine timing. All right, so I like this because divine timing, you have it's time to take action, new moon of Aries. Okay, so we're currently actually still in the new moon of Aries energy. Today's what this will be recording. Okay, you have divine timing. All right, so let's see what we have here. All right, so we have revolution. All right. Revolution, this is about transformation and growth. All right, so let's see what I have here for you, Aquarius. See what energies we have. I'm going to clarify with the tarot. All right, so you have the Six of Wands. So you have a future victory that's coming. Or actually, since this is your past energy, this is a victory that you had. Okay, that this changed the way you looked at everything. This changed the way you moved, changed the way that you appreciated life. And this revolution, because of the fact that it was a public victory, this was something that made you continue to grow. And you didn't just take this as a one-time thing. You took this as something that kind of inspired you so that in the future, this is what you're going to continue to be. Right? Now, all right, so far we have the Ace of Cups, the Fool card, and the Knight of Pentacles. Right? Now, with this here, we have it's time to take action. So, okay, so we have the Four of Wands. Okay, so it looks like it's happy home, past energy, celebration. You may have just bought a new home. But I see in time to take action, this new moon in Aries. You may have been manifesting some things, or you might have started manifesting a new job, or possibly a new home. Okay. You have the Knight of Wands. So you have a lot of wand energy. It means that you've been kind of putting things in line, putting things in order. Right? You have the Judgment card, which is the 20. So something that you're manifesting here in this new moon of Aries is going to lead you forward. And it's going to be something that's going to be very fruitful for you. And then we have the Nine of Wands, which means that you're ready for protection. That you're ready and you're ready to protect what you've built. Okay? So now let's see what we have in the divine timing card for you. All right? So we have the Eight of Wands. So something came really quickly for you. We have the Two of Cups. This could either be a soulmate relationship, or possibly this could be a relationship of you working with someone at work or meeting somebody that's really good that you get along with. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is you being super resourceful. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles. All right, so you have some good energy. So here, Aquarius, we have the Seven of Pentacles in the bottom of the deck. So that's about you putting in the work. You've planted a lot of seeds, and in the time that you planted the seeds, you've been kind of waiting and waiting and waiting, and you're waiting so that you can start to pick the fruit from the things that you put the seeds in. And so I'm seeing here that with your first card here, you have the Revolution card. So you can see this is almost like a phoenix rising from the ashes. You can see the energy burning and the phoenix rising. Now this shows its transformation, a radical change, giving up the old to make way for the new, a quantum leap. Now in your past energy, you have the Six of Wands. So this was a public victory that you had. This was something that you did that was so astounding that if at work, this was something that you did, this made you known throughout the office. This made you known throughout the company. So everybody was able to see you. They probably even put you on TV for this, or you may have been in the company newsletter. But this was something that it set you aside. Okay, you might have even done something in your community that made you really, really well known, and you were in the newspaper or on TV, or possibly had like an expose or something on Facebook. But this thing that you did that you transformed into totally changed how you live, totally changed how you are. Right? Now this brought you healing. This brought you new renewed love for yourself and for the people around you. Now you see here with the lotus, this water is growing and it's flowing. And you see the sun energy is in the far distance, but the sun energy is so strong and radiating that it was able to create these lotuses to be able to grow from the mud up to the top. Now with this Ace of Cups, this is something that has fulfilled you. It's changed your emotion. It's changed the way that you look at yourself. And now during this transformation process, as we have this phoenix rising through the ashes, you also have the water that's changing your emotion, and that's turning you into a more balanced person. So now you're a formidable opponent. Now also, with this here, Aquarius, you have a few planets that are in your sign. Right now, Saturn's in your sign, Mars is in your sign, and Venus is in your sign. So with Saturn being in your sign, okay, Saturn is that energy of karma. Saturn is that energy of change. And so it's letting you know that your future is moving forward, and that's kind of affected your emotions on the inside. Okay? Now you have Jupiter coming with the Fool card. So this change has made you now upgrade yourself. Your water's changed. You're a lot more balanced. You have a lot more love in your heart. So now you're kind of following destiny. You're not sure where it's going to take you, but you just keep on moving yourself forward. And you're not questioning the fact that if you do the work, good things are going to come from it. So you keep on trying to move yourself forward. You're very confident and very fruitful. And those things that are balancing you are making you realize that you have good things coming and good things are going to come to fruition as long as you trust in the universe. This brings the Knight of Cups. Now, the Knight of Cups, this is earth energy. Okay, so this might be representative of your chart, but this could also be someone who's close to you that's helping you to grow. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a smart pentacle. It's a smart earth sign. They're someone who works really, really hard. They create a defined plan, and they make sure that they see it all the way to the end. Okay, so with the Pentacles, you see how he's holding the pentacle close to his heart. This is him almost like, this is so close to him and it's part of him that he can't make any mistakes or do anything wrong. So he's taking time to really, really look into it, taking time to make sure that he understands all sides of it, and making sure that as it grows, he grows. And you see the metal that's here, he's making sure that everything is very fruitful and abundant, what grows with it. All right? So you have, it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So as you can see here, there's something that during this Aries moon, or this new moon that just passed, you might have manifested, and you're starting that process here. Now you can see from this past energy, since the new moon was a couple of days ago, you may have started the process of buying a new home, or maybe you just got the new keys for your new home, and this is something that you've already been working on. Okay, now for those who are starting to buy a new home, you might have started opening a savings account. You're working on your credit score, and the two of you are kind of figuring out, even if you're by yourself or if you're in a relationship. The reason why I say the two of you is because with the Four of Wands, that's usually representative of a happy home. While you're getting a home with your significant other, whether it's binary or non-binary, right? So you're taking some time together. You guys are looking at different options, different houses, what they look like, whether they have a porch or whether they have a pool. These are the logistics you're figuring out. But you're going to be very successful, okay? You're moving forward with passion. So the Knight of Wands, they move forward because they have lots of love for the people around them, and they have lots of love for the family. So they're doing this not just for themselves, they're doing this for their family and doing this for the community and doing this for the surroundings. Now, this is your current energy. Since you have this Ace of Cups energy come to you with the growth and the change that you have, this is making you move forward so that you take action, so that you are successful. Okay. Now this is also representative of Aryan energy too. So, you could have a fire sign that's helping you, or this can certainly be part of your chart. Take a look at your chart to kind of get a better scope of that. But this is you moving forward with passion, and you're making those wise decisions and moving forward because of the fact that you're doing this out of love and out of passion. Right? So now we have Karma, which is the Judgment card. Now this card is connected to Pluto. Pluto is currently in Capricorn, and whenever Pluto's in Capricorn, this is about drastic changes from the past structures that we lived in so that we can create the new structures of the future. So, like, to give you an example, if you were someone that just worked, at like a Walmart or something, and you're just a regular worker, and then all of a sudden you just came to realization that, you went on a vacation and you saw this beautiful lake home, and you said, you know what, I want a beautiful lake home like this. I want to be able to rent a beautiful lake home, or in the summer just come to this beautiful lake home. So now Pluto is changing the way that you're looking at everything. So now you have a new approach to how you're going to do things. And this is what's making you take that action. So I can see here with this karma card, you might have a few people that are helping you. You know, I can see that you have a group here of people that might be giving you some assistance, teaching you some skills and moving those lessons forward. But now you're realizing that your soul's calling you in a better direction, that you're no longer supposed to be doing what you were doing. And now you're moving forward with the new moon, and you're making these things change. And this is also changing the water within you and those emotions. Okay. On this Nine of Wands, you see this woman. She's prepared. She's ready. She's ready to strike out and take the first move. So typically with the Nine of Wands, this is someone who's, beat down and battered, and they're, waiting for the other shoe to drop. They usually have a bandage on their head, and they can't worry, don't know what's going to happen. There's a shot to the ego. But this Nine of Wands, you're ready for the next challenge. You got the sun behind your back, so you know that things are going to be optimistic for you. And so you're striking out and you're making that first move. Just like the card says, it's time to take action. And that's you taking action, and you're moving forward and making this work. Nines are connected to the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is about looking inside and contemplating about what's the best option, what's the best energy, and meditating to yourself so that you know what you need to do. And with this Nine of Wands, this is you knowing exactly what you need to do and how you need to move forward. And so you're taking that time and you're striking out first and using that energy of the new moon to create your manifestations. All right, so we have the Divine Timing Spiritual card. All right, so I want to look that up here for you. We'll read that. All right, so if you look at this Divine Timing, this looks like an ancient ancestor, okay, or a possible spirit guide. And you can see that their wings are colorful, okay? They have a little portal that they're holding, that they're waiting for you to kind of walk through. And as you see, the feathers that they have are almost like eagle feathers or almost like turkey feathers, okay? So let me just read this and we'll see what it's saying for you. All right, so Aquarius, the message for you is life is always unfolding in the perfect time, space, and sequence. So angel wisdom is encouraging you to move to a state of trust, knowing that good things are always unfolding for you. You may find yourself feeling impatient and unsettled, but instead of letting go of your ego and your imagination, pull into a downward spiral. Trust that the prayers are being answered and that your plans are coming to fruition in a way that is meeting your needs rather than your wants. You may feel like your prayers aren't being answered or that your hopes aren't being realized, but just know that the universe and your angels are always working towards the highest good for you, and the outcome will always best serve you. When this card appears, you want to trust the process. All right? So trust the process, Aquarius. You have things that are working for you, and they're going to come a lot quicker than you expect. Okay, this is the Eight of Wands. So you might get an email message, you might get some text messages or something, but good things are coming for you. Whether that's you getting the new house, or you getting a new job, or you say you applied for school and you're waiting for that acceptance letter, things are coming a lot faster than you expect. So just kind of keep your eye out that things are going to move quickly for you. You may even have a trip that you go on that you actually get a good message about your future. Right? So then we have next the Two of Cups. And the Two of Cups, this is about, again, divine timing. So this could be you meeting your soulmate. Now, soulmate could be a person that you fall in love with and become husband and wife, or wife and wife, husband and husband. This isn't a binary reading, but with the soulmate, you might meet that person that's going to help you better yourself. They're your better half. So with your soulmate, this is someone who, before you incarnated on the earth, the two of you already spoke about how you're going to help each other and what you're going to do for goals to be able to better mankind on earth. So this might be a partner that you work with. This might be someone that you meet at work that makes you better. This could certainly be your significant other. But this soulmate energy is what you're coming into now. Now, if you look at this here, in your current energies, I would say that this soulmate is a fire sign. Okay, because you have the Ace of Cups, which represents new love. Then you have the Knight of Wands, which is about passion and love ignited. And you have the Two of Cups. So it looks like you have a soulmate who's coming to you that's going to bring love to you. You just want to take some time and just look at this. Slow it down. Take action. Okay, you might not see it coming, but when it comes, don't miss the opportunity to take advantage of the situation that's coming for you. Right? Next, you have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is your future energy. This is you using your resources, putting your money together on the right thing. You know, possibly if you're starting a business, you might be able to find like a new business, small business grant or something to start yourself up, and you'll be able to take advantage of that and move yourself forward. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is also someone who's very homely. They love nature. So you may be getting out into nature, grounding, again, using your resources. This is also a person who's very connected to animals, very connected to the universe. They're very down to earth. They're the type of person that when you come to their house, they got a nice plate made for you, or they'll offer you some food. So you just want to take some time. That what I'm taking from this is, if this isn't representative of part of your chart, this person that's coming to you, they could be a fire sign, or they could be an earth sign, or they could have both in their chart. But this is someone who's going to help you with your finances. This is someone who's going to help you to grow and help you turn into a better person. And in the end of this divine timing, I see that this person is going to help you create a legacy. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. So this week, you're going to start the process that's going to come to you quickly, where you get this love over this person that you meet, if you haven't already met them. And you're going to start that process of courting, where you may end up, married to this person in the future. You guys might end up starting a legacy together. For some of you who aren't in a relationship, this might be you meeting someone who the two of you work really, really well in a business together. And that person is such a good person at business that they're able to use their resources, that they make the two of you rich with their business venture. And all of this is going to come in divine timing. And just pay attention, because, as I mentioned before, this could come from a chance meeting of, either you going on a trip, or this could become in a chance meeting of you guys working together somewhere, and you getting a lot of text messages or things like that kind of make you aware of these things. Okay? Now, just looking at the bottom of the deck energy. Right, so first you have the Seven of Pentacles. Now, Seven of Pentacles, this is about you putting in the work. You planted the seeds, and now you're looking forward, and you're hoping that everything comes to you. Now, you just have to wait, because things are going to sprout. And with the Seven of Pentacles, the 7 is a divine number, right? And that's about divine timing. So just take your time to kind of let things grow. And as things grow, they're going to sprout here for you. And you'll be able to enjoy the fruit soon. Okay? The next energy you have is the King of Pentacles. So, again, since you have the Queen of Pentacles here, this could be you being the King of Pentacles, if you have this as part of your chart. But this is you being aware of how to make money out of business. You might already be starting a business by doing real estate, or maybe you're someone who has like a side hustle that made a lot of money, but you're also very, very intelligent when it comes to your assets and comes to your funds. You're a very grounded person, and also another person that does love nature and loves being out. Okay? Now, all of these things you learned from the Ten of Swords. Because you've had past experiences in the past where you might have been backstabbed, or you might have felt like people didn't have your back, this made you be self-sufficient. So this made you look inside, find answers, and be able to answer more things. And because of that King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles energy, this is what's going to help you to grow later on. You're taking each step by step. Each seed that you planted is bringing you little by little closer to fruition for things to work out for you. Okay? All right. Well, Aquarius, it was a pleasure reading this for you. I see that you're going to have a wonderful week. I wish the best to you for this newfound love or this newfound business that you're going to start. But just know that everything is going to be with this divine timing. So you want to make sure that with this divine timing, you just trust in the angels. This card gives me a lot of connection to the angel, Archangel Raziel. Archangel Raziel is represented by the rainbow. And so if you're looking to do any knowledge, or you're doing some research, take some time to look up the Archangel Raziel. They might have some significance to you. Okay? All right, Aquarius. Again, it was a pleasure. I hope you have a wonderful week. If you're interested in a private reading, you can certainly reach out to me in the description box, and I'll be more than happy to do a private reading here for you. Also, if you choose to, you can certainly donate to the page. That helps me to grow the page, and also helps me to get new cards to better serve you. All right? You take care. Have a wonderful week. Peace.